This rocks! I could eat mocha cake every day for a year and never ever get sick of it!
Delish! What should we try next, Zoe?
Well, you could try showing some restraint.
Not an option. What do you have in a cheesecake?
Oh, and could you cut mine a little bigger this time? Whatever. Are these big enough for you?
Wow! You're the best, Zoe! My favorite!
Yummy! Ugh, I've never seen two girls shovel this much cake in my life! What's going on? You're not telling me something. Alright, spill it and pronto! Well, out with it!
Alright, we'll tell you.
I suppose it would be sneaky not to tell you about the two really cute guys we met, right? What cute guys? Come on, I'm dying! Hey, I mean it, you two! This is torture! You have to tell me! Who are they? What's wrong? Don't flip out! It was a fork! Huh? Oh, that's just Elliot and Wesley. Oh, you mean they're the guys you're talking about?
Isn't it wonderful? You get to work with them every single day.
Zoe, you are the luckiest girl ever! Ugh, how gross!
I didn't count on this before my very first kiss. This isn't the path we choose, but there's so much we could lose. Team up, are you up for it? Put your hand in mine, it's a perfect fit. Team up, cause it's up to us, but it's hard to save the world when you're falling in love. If we band together like birds of a feather, we'll be friends forever, going up, up, up. Team up, cause it's not too late, we could save the day if we collaborate. Team up, cause it's up to us, but it's hard to save the world. Yeah, it's hard to save the world when you're falling in love.
When exactly did this happen?
Last Sunday, I decided to take a shortcut home.
Hey, I didn't lay a hand on her! Sure. But in case you try it, here's what you're gonna get.
Yo, Blondie! Think you're tough, huh?
Someone say something? Not me! We were just leaving! Don't leave me! You'll be okay now.
Hey, you just saved my life.
Just doing what I do.
Please don't go. Can I buy you lunch? Elliot and I are meant to be. I can feel it in my bones. I know, and I feel just the same way about Wesley. I was browsing through the herbal tea department when suddenly I dropped a package of Lazy Jane Peppermint Pleasures. Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I'll pay for it. Huh?
So when you're in distress, why not de-stress with Lazy Jane Tea? Available in 12 different flavors.
I didn't mean to drop it. Honest, I didn't. It just slipped out of my fingers.
That's okay. You did me a favor. I've been looking for this brand all over town.
Any man who drinks Lazy Jane Peppermint Pleasures is the only man for me.
Well, it looks like Prince Charming II and the Attitude King have themselves a couple of admirers. I hate my life.
You will help us, won't you, Zoe? Say yes, you have to. After all, we are your best friends, and best friends always help each other because that's what best friends do, right? Right, and not only that, since you work for them, you can arrange for us to meet them at the cafe later.
Arrange for you to meet them?
Perfect! It's like destiny totally meant for you to work there. Zoe, do you know what this means? You hold our fate in the palm of your hand. Just like a goddess of love.
brother.
Once again you try my patience. I have little time for your foolish excuses. I want them destroyed.
All right. So tell me, why ain't you spilled the beans to the boss about all that blue aqua stuff you found? Patience, bratty britches. Besides, I got a hunch there's even more of that stuff hiding out there somewhere.
That's why I sent a good friend of ours to do a little snooping around for us.
I prefer investigating.
Oh, Zardon. Hi.
I've been investigating, and I believe I've found something rather interesting.
Yeah, and?
I have spotted an earthen pond from which a strange familiar light appears to be emanating.
Didn't I tell you? I'll bet it's somewhere right under our naughty noses.
There is a large park where humans gather, not far from where those meddling Mew-Mews are.
Très convenient. I think I'll take a little field trip tomorrow. Look at this. It's the park.
That light from the pond looks like blue aqua.
It could be. You know, we have some time before the girls show up for their afternoon shift. Why don't we go check it out? If we find anything, I can do some more tests later.
Hi! We hope we're not totally bothering you guys or anything.
Well, actually, we are a bit busy at the moment.
Now, what could you have to do that could be more important than entertaining two lovely young ladies? They won't stay too long. What do you say?
I suppose so. Hey, didn't I bump into you the other day at the Gourmet Galore and More?
Ah! Lazy Jane Peppermint Pleasures!
That's right. Well, I hope you don't mind Lemon Zinger this time.
Ooh, that sounds zingy! It is!
I find it quite subtle and refreshing myself.
Oh, Wesley, if only you could know how subtle and refreshing you are to me.
I never did thank you for saving me from those filthy roughneck hooligans last Sunday.
Yeah. Well, it was no big deal.
Ah, he's so crabby! I don't know much about crushes, but if I did, I'd say they sure got him. Remind me never to act like that.
Yeah, right. Little too late for that.
I may have acted silly around boys in the past, but those days are so over. Aren't you listening to me? What can I tell you? They're just my bosses. That's all I know. I've heard stories where some people keep their private lives off limits just so they can create an air of mystery and intrigue around them.
I read that once in Teen Time magazine.
I'm sure that kind of image control is important. I mean, being in food service and all, don't you think?
Well, all I can say is, Elliot sure does look like he's hiding something.
You think so?
Sure. Of course, that only makes him more distant and unapproachable.
And I'll bet Wesley's hiding something, too. What could he possibly be hiding?
Let me think. Hey, what if they're trying to save Earth from aliens from outer space?
Yeah! With a group of half-girl, half-animal superheroes! How cool! Are you kidding? You've been watching too many movies! Aliens from outer space, you're nuts!
You don't have to flip out like that. Yeah, Zoe, we were only kidding.
Only kidding, huh? Sure, I knew that!
Well, anyway, listen up. I've been formulating my plan. You want to hear it?
Plan for what?
Well, what do you think, dummy? To win Elliot's heart, of course.
I've been plotting my strategy, too. I know the perfect method to win Wesley over in a big way. Huh? A poem? Yep. And a lunchbox?
Yeah. Like they say, the way to a man's heart is through his tummy.
You are not serious.
Sure I am. I even started planning my menu yesterday during study hall. I'll create a culinary dream, a gourmet fantasy, a meal so delicious that whoever tastes it will feel as if he's feasting on love itself. And if that doesn't get him, I found these adorable napkins with the most precious little cupids on them.
That's nice, but I'm coming from a different angle, an intellectual one. Wesley is that rare kind of man, one who shuns the tired amusement so often embraced by those of lesser intellects. He's much more attuned to the poetic gesture. That's why I'm going to spend tonight alone, searching my soul to find the perfect way to express exactly how I feel about him. The life of a poet is one of intense solitude. Okay! Girls, you've convinced me. I'll do whatever it takes to help you out, starting now, okay? You will? You bet!
Wow, they are really into those guys, aren't they? That's great.
I know! I've never seen them act this way before. You know, life's kind of funny, isn't it? One day you're just walking through life, minding your own business, and then before you know it, it's like you're in an entirely different world or something.
And know what you mean.
They say that being in love actually affects your body's chemistry. Interesting theory.
I agree. I think.
Oh, I feel that way.
Oh, Mark, you're so sweet. I'm so lucky I met you.
Lucky me, I met you.